Good morning, class.
Good morning, Ms. Thompson.
All right, so today we're going to go over the Removal Act, okay, of the Native Americans. The key question today is, does it make sense? You have worksheets in front of you. We're going to go through them as we go, okay? So, the Indian Removal Act, opposing perspectives, is the last part, part B, okay? So, how many of you know or can think of a word that you can replace removal with? Anybody? Nobody? What's removal mean to you, Leo?
Take away.
Take away, okay?
Redirect.
Redirect, okay, I like those. Okay, so, Native Americans in the 1830s, remember we're going to put our 1830s caps on, and we're thinking about how the landscape was in the turn of the 19th century, right? Okay, so who's president right now? Who knows? Jackson, okay. So this is considered the Jacksonian era of history. All right, so Leo, I want you to read one perspective, which is the Osceola. That's the Native American tribe. And what does she think?
I love my home and I will not go from it. I say we must not leave our homes and lands.
Okay, who wants to read Andy Draxon's perspective?
You cannot remain here where you are. It is impossible that you can flourish in the midst of this civilized community.
Okay, so what do you think he was saying? Interpret that.
You can't stay where you're supposed to be. It's impossible for you to flourish here.
Yeah.
And you can't become a civilization.
So the word that I disagree with, right, is this one right here. Civilized. So back then, their perspective of natives is that they were tribal, right? And that they weren't of a civilized community or a civilized standard, okay? But her perspective is like, I want to stay here, right? Okay, so I want you guys to think about if you went home today and your parents said, Mom, Dad, you know, I like school, but your parents are like, we gotta move, right? And so your perspective is probably like, I love my home. I don't want to leave. I love all my friends. I love coming to see Miss Thompson, right? Yay, woo. But they were like, sorry. How do you think that would make you feel?
Sad.
Sad? How about mad?
A little bit of happy.
Homesick.
Homesick? Okay, so, right, we're talking about adult Native Americans that feel like they do not want to leave, right? So you guys are kids, but your perspective is like maybe like, I don't have control right now. And how does that make you feel?
Defenseless. Disappointed.
Yeah, disappointed. Maybe they're not taking your perspective,
My side.
your side on like, wait, we don't want to move, right?
Just because we're minors, it doesn't matter.
I understand, Emma. Okay, so if you were told you had to leave your home and live somewhere else far away, how would you react? What would your reflection, or write your reflection below? As you guys work on that, I'm going to come around if you have any questions. Okay? We're going to get into like the bones of the Indian Removal Act of the 1830s after you kind of have your perspective down, right? And then the next part, it's going to be before, so we're going to watch a little movie that's going to give you the perspective of it. And then we're going to do opposing perspectives, which we did in the very beginning. You just got to write it down. Remember, full sentences, try to use vocabulary, right, from the unit. Yes?